We need to show a lot of respect for educators and teachers. It takes a lot, and yes, they are underpaid. I was not the type of child where I go to my mother and say, Mommy, my teacher did this. My mother will hit me first before I even explain, what did you do? You don't just send your child to a disciplinary camp to get rid of your child. Because, like it or not, most parents do that. But if you're going to go dump your child there and you're expecting miracles, you can't come back and cry. I remember one day I had a boyfriend. Yo, guys.
What happened?
Yo. My mother took me to the police station.
Why?
For disrespecting her. For disrespecting her. Take me to a cell now. I'll be like, okay, infrastructure changed. Oh, okay.
Since you are in Polokwane, are you familiar with the language here?
Siperi.
Yes.
Can I just say what I know?
Yes, please. Don't swear. Eh?
Asiona. Is it? Marau.
Hey. what is that?
Isn't it backwards? No.
Did you just say marau? Or...
No. 2018, I had a very bad experience where somebody was shot in front of me and like died there by me.
There's always beef.
There's always beef.
What are you mainly focused on?
Right now.
Yes.
Tyrique's Educational Hub, gentle little readers.
Youth on the rise, create the loud. Local legends moving, no need for the crowd. From business to music, hustle to hope. If it's happening in the city, we hold in the scope. Polokwane, que pelo ya Limpopo. Doro bara matimba, bara mintiro, rali toro. Inside Polokwane. Inside.
Can you please tell our viewers who is Tyrique and what does she do?
Okay. Tyrique, and then what Tyrique does, like the business.
Yes.
Okay, Tyrique is obviously a short female, as you guys can see. My name is Tyrique. I am a mom to a little enthusiastic 2-year-old.
Okay.
I am a teacher.
Oh.
Okay.
I am a digital marketer.
Okay.
And yeah, I have Tyrique's Educational Hub, which is my business. We are registered. However, we have gentle little readers, as you guys can see, which falls under Tyrique's Educational Hub. So Tyrique's Educational Hub has a lot. That's why it's Tyrique's Educational Hub, meaning Tyrique put a face to the name, and then educational because we offer a lot of educational material resources, and it's my hub
Oh.
because it's casual. It's not like a formal setting. So.
Okay. I just heard that you are a teacher. What?
Okay, so I do work a 9 to 5. I'm not gonna lie. I moved
As a
away.
teacher.
I did
Oh.
last year.
Okay.
I left it because I wanted a more sustainable income. So I got offered an opportunity.
So the 9 to 5 wasn't sustainable.
No, my teaching.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot. It's draining. There's a lot that goes into it. But I got offered an opportunity to work as an office administrator and run the office, and the pay was good. So I said, okay, let's do that for the year until we have enough revenue to solely focus on Tyrique's Educational Hub.
Oh, okay.
So so I was a teacher last year. I taught at Growth Point Academy. It is a school here in Polokwane. The best little kids. I really love my kids. I think I take teaching very personally.
Okay.
I think that is why I created Tyrique's Educational Hub. And also because I just feel like parents, there's a gap between teachers and parents.
And parents, okay.
And parents don't have the access to understand what is happening in the classroom.
Yeah.
That's why you have Tyrique's Educational Hub, because I give you a guide, I give you skills on how you can be a part of your child's academic journey and growth as well as a parent, because I tutor as well. So the one mom that I tutor, she's a dentist, and she's like, my child is not getting math. I don't understand why. I'm teaching her, and I'm like, she's like, maybe I just don't have the patience. I'm like, it's not that you don't have the patience. We are just like we are taught to become teachers, they are taught to become dentists. Let me allow you to dip into the teachers, what we are taught, how we were taught, how we're supposed to do our practicals, and then you take a bit from there. And then if you really want, you will be patient and you will grow the skill, because it's a skill. Teaching is a skill. It's not natural. I wasn't born the day I was born a teacher. It's a skill. Same way reading is a skill. You
Yeah.
understand? So learn that skill, allow me to teach you that skill, so that when you guys having movie night or you cooking dinner and you want to know what homework did you do, or you struggling or you feel like you're disconnected, allow me to connect you on that level to your child, because that also helps your child.
Okay. You seem to be loving what you are doing. Like,
I
Yeah.
do.
yeah, you
Yeah.
seem, because
I
you
do.
are even well spoken about it. Like
Oh,
you,
Mm.
thank you. I'm
yeah.
trying.
Yeah. So I didn't get that part. You said you were once in a 9 to 5 of being a teacher.
Yes.
Mhm.
Like was it in which level?
Okay, so I taught grade 4 to 6 intermediate phase. I
Oh,
taught them math, English, and life skills.
Oh,
okay.
so you're a professional ed teacher.
Yes, and I'm still studying as well.
Wow.
Okay.
You are furthering the studies.
Yes.
Wow.
I
Okay, no,
think
that's
I
nice.
really aspire to be an inspector so that I can call people on their ish and be like,
Yeah.
ah,
Okay.
you know? Because
Okay.
if I'm being honest,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, a
Okay.
lot of teachers are teachers because, yeah, it's easy. I want to become a teacher. But there are
Yeah.
really few people or teachers that teach because they love their job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I understand. I'm not gonna lie. We need to show a lot of respect for educators and teachers. It takes a
Mm-hmm.
lot, and
Yeah.
yes, they are underpaid.
Yeah.
Mm.
But that is why we need opportunities like the opportunity I've created to get an extra stream of income. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
but like teachers have, let's say, let's be realistic. If it's
Mhm.
private, between 10 and 15 children in a class. If it's public, between 30 40 children in a classroom. It's one educator for how many hours a day that she has to get in this big syllabus that the department gave her to fill
Mhm.
in that gap. But there's different. We have children with autism. We have children that are that adapt slow. We have children that's still going to speech therapists because the articulation. So there's
Yeah.
different groups of children in a classroom, and this one teacher has to get through all of those teachers
Yeah.
in
Okay.
a specific time frame with a syllabus that's she might not even
Up.
You sound you
finish.
sound
Yeah.
you sound more like someone who did, I don't know if you did research or you just got to give yourself time to understand kids and their emotions and whatever that they're lacking with. How did you get to?
Okay, so because it's the field of study, it
Oh,
it tells
Oh.
us a lot about it, and because I've had
okay.
the experience.
You don't just get in and just say, or you're gonna be uh, teaching kids and you don't understand them, and then you won't make it, isn't it?
But
Like having to say that I am just a normal person
mhm,
and I want to force kids to take this kind of information without having to know their emotions or having to know how they
then you are wasting your time.
nah.
Yeah.
No, I
You
see the
need to
way.
understand your it's the same way like a business.
Mm-hmm.
You understand, you look at the need, you buy, you solve the need. You, let's say for example, I'm selling milk.
Okay.
I know that who am I selling milk to? People that use milk every day.
Oh,
You need to understand your audience. The same way you need to understand your audience as a business owner, you need to understand your children or your students as an educator. In
okay.
order to get that, unless you're just standing there and be like, I'm doing my job, I'm getting paid, or you're doing your job because you want to see results.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically I always say, or my children know that if you think about your marks as money,
Mm.
you're spending these marks, your marks is your money. So
Oh,
if it's out of 30 marks and you get 30 rand, you know that your 30 rand is going to allow you to apply or become what you want to when you grow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
Think about
Okay.
it like
It's my
that.
first time getting to.
Because obviously kids, they put
Where are you
like,
getting that analogy? Did you create it yourself or?
yeah, because think about it now. That's what I'm saying. You need to understand children.
Mm,
If you have to tell children, if you just have to, let's say we get into a room of
mm-hmm.
kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we say money, and then afterwards you say marks. Or we have two people saying money, marks. Who are they gonna look at?
The
The
money
one
Money.
who
one.
said money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sell them the vision, the fear of missing out,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
because they have to teach.
Mm.
It's even like a way where I say in or when I tutor my kids. I have one student, she gets it. I just explain to her, ma'am, I understand. Give her a test, she gets it, she scores distinctions. I have another student, she struggles a bit, and it's okay. It's really okay. We need to normalize that not everyone gets it, you know.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
what happens is so what I do is I take bean bags,
Yes.
and then I utilize the bean bags in
You
during
take
our
what?
lesson. Bean bags.
What are those?
bean bags are those toys that we play in kindergarten. You can even take building blocks.
Oh,
Whatever tool that you can utilize. I just use bean bags.
okay.
Have you
I
never?
don't know
Ah,
what's that.
Same. I also
maybe
don't.
maybe there's a different word for it. But
Yeah.
guys, when you were really small in school,
Mm.
it's a bean. You put beans in a bag in a material cloth. So there's
Oh,
beans inside of the bag.
okay,
Oh.
okay.
That's okay. Yeah, so that's a bean bag.
No, we're learning. We learn every
Okay.
day.
Or you can use simple building blocks.
Yes, yes, I know those.
Yes. And then you utilize that in your learning to get your lesson across to that child. Because
Okay.
that child might understand doing it practically and physically. That's why we have children that are good academically and we get kids that are good in sport.
Mm-hmm.
But we need them to be good academically. So let's accommodate them with what they're good at. Their
Yes, yes.
strong point. Can I say strong point? Yeah.
Okay.
Or their strength. Yeah.
You mentioned you are a digital
Marketer.
marketer. Yeah, how can you explain digital marketing to someone who doesn't understand what that is?
Okay. I feel like, if I'm being honest, there's different types of digital marketers. I
Okay.
want to solely explain what I do and my
Okay.
view of
Yes.
digital marketing. So, I'm a digital marketer, meaning I sell a digital product. I
Oh,
market a digital product. So, it
okay.
has over 15,000 educational resources that has been designed by American experts. The same way, you get profit pathways. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. We get profit pathways, legacy build, and I don't know what the others, but I'm familiar with these two. And now it's the educational resource one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I've purchased it, my mentor. I do create my own resources
Okay.
as well, but then I've purchased this because I'm a digital marketer, which means if you want to become a teacher or you are an institution that's lacking resources, because we do have a literacy gap in South Africa, a huge one, and you
A lack
want
of what?
literacy,
Oh, okay.
yeah, a lack of literacy tools and educational quality, let me say quality
Okay.
Yeah.
educational learning
Mm,
material.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
So what I do is, so it has over 15,000 resources. So let's say if this is mainly for parents, teachers. So I put it like this: mother, father, caregiver, um, teacher, tutor, or an institution that wants access to these resources. So you
okay.
can buy the resource by having it for yourself and utilize it in your classroom. But if you are unemployed and you're looking to go into the educational field, or you're kind of interested and you want to make money, or you're a mother that simultaneously wants to make money and um, utilize this material for a child,
Okay.
then I
Also, I can buy material and then do it on my own with my kids.
yeah.
Oh,
So it has, like I'm saying, it has over 15,000 educational resources
oh.
from the alphabet all the way to math and
So
science.
I don't.
Oh.
It's not always the case where I have to take them to you.
Yes.
Oh, so I can buy the materials and then get to read and say, okay, I'm following this and that and that.
Yes.
Does it work though?
It does.
Oh.
Because if I'm going to sell to my parent,
Mm-hmm.
I need to agitate the parent's pain.
Mm.
If I'm going to sell to a normal person like yourself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need to agitate your pain for you to sell.
Oh.
If
Okay.
I'm selling to a student, an institution, I'm gonna need to educate the student, the school institution, sorry,
Mm.
um, paying to sell the product. So how
Okay.
I market it is also very important.
So now I want to
Mm,
understand this thing of you spoke about a lot of things, digital marketing, being a teacher, and what are you mainly focused on?
right now,
Yes.
Tyrique's educational hub, gentle little readers.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you focused on that independently based on having to sustain yourself, or you are also doing 9 to 5?
Like I mentioned, I'm doing my 95 to sustain myself.
Okay.
My business is very new. We are
Oh.
very new. I think it's been a month since I've been successfully registered.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice.
So I'm very new, and because I saw the gap
You are
in
very new, but
Polokwane.
the way you speak, you sound like you already
Someone
have
who's
clients.
been in
If
the
I'm being
industry for
honest,
like
like
long.
I've been wanting to do it for the past 2 years, and
Oh.
Oh.
motherhood became demanding. Last year I had very personal issues that became demanding, and
Mm.
I feel like yeah.
Okay.
So this year I was just like do or die.
So are you doing this because you love kids, or you just have passion, or it's both?
I think it's both.
It's both.
And also I want to, when Oakley's 2 years old, when Oakley gets to grade RR or grade R, Okay, you must be able to read.
Are you close with your kid?
Yeah.
No. Don't look surprised because.
Like, do you mean like, okay, I'm a mother
Uh-huh.
before I'm anything else.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
But are you staying with your child around here?
absolutely. Yes.
Oh.
So he stays with me.
Mm-hmm.
I stay in Westernburg.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay.
he stays with me.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think also for me to connect on his level when he gets to that age, and then in the process help other parents.
Mm.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of parents coming to me. Tariq, I would like to connect to my child on this level, or I'm not understanding, or this or that. And that's where I come and I'm like, okay, what is the issue? This is the issue. Let's focus on that. Let's work on that. Because even a 9 to 5, you're a parent, you have 9 to 5, mothers more especially.
Mm.
You don't have the time. You want to be part of your child's
Mm-hmm.
journey,
Yeah.
but you can't because 9 to 5 is demanding, or you
Oh,
need to go
yes,
out of
yes,
the
yes.
country for business,
Mm.
or so in that quiet moments, I always say, so with Tyrique's education, with the digital marketing,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I always say there's so many resources in there where they help these kids, like for finger painting, quizzes. Like when we were small, we played I Spy with my little eye. Then you
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
had name, surname, place,
Yeah, yeah,
vegetable
yeah.
with that page, and you must like choose a letter.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they have that. So instead of you guys being bored, have family game night with like utilizing educational products.
Okay.
That's
Mm.
how it's become so accommodating for us to utilize it in everything that we do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So tell me,
Hmm.
uh, how are you able to handle this both side of 9 to 5 and all? Because when it comes to having to teach kids,
Hmm.
you need to be. I feel like you need to be on like you need to be hands on, like Monday to Friday, or maybe you have sessions on weekends,
Yes.
or you
So
just.
I have sessions.
Oh.
So for now, I only have a few group of students that I've taken because I don't want to take too many and then I don't have
Mm-hmm.
time for them. So on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday mornings, I have students that I attend to where
Which
I tutor them.
which age group are you
Mm.
targeting?
Okay, now it's grade 7 and 8, 4 to 7,
Oh.
Mm.
4 to 8 actually, because I recently just got a grade 8 learner.
How are you coping with? I don't think I was gonna cope with kids.
Really
How are you coping with kids?
understand your child.
Oh.
It's that simple. It's either you have a passion or you don't have a passion,
Oh.
and understand your kids. That's
Okay.
why there's um tools and material for you to understand. If you go buy a shoe, you don't just walk into Mr. Price or Sports Scene and say, I'm taking this shoe.
Mm-hmm.
You first look, do I want the shoe? What color shoe am I
Do a
looking for? What
research.
is my budget?
Yeah, yeah.
Same way.
No, I get it. I get you.
So what happens is, so every Wednesday, yeah. So I have my tutoring lessons Thursday, Friday, and Saturday mornings. Okay, so I tutor kids. Then on Wednesdays, I have live on my TikTok account where I educate parents. I think this week on Wednesday, 6:30, I'll be having a live where I'll be educating or informing parents about preparation on speeches because it's term 1. So there's going to be prepared and unprepared speeches and essay writing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So prepare your child before the actual task. If you're not trusting the teacher to do the job that you want to, I'm going to tell your child. So the parent and the child should be there.
Yeah.
So then the child will be listening to me and the parent. So I'll be explaining your preparation, what you need to do, know, your tonality. Look at the rubric because the teacher gives you an assignment. Always focus on the rubric first because the rubric will tell you exactly what we are assessing you on.
Um.
So your face, your tonality, everything. So that's the information that I'll be sharing so that the parent and the child knows what to expect. Because remember, if you're a teacher, you were a student, right?
Mm-hmm.
You attended school, I
Yes.
suppose. So your teacher just gave you your speech and she said you must do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you prepared your speech and you were standing there as a student. But now, if you listen to the live and you listen to the information that I have to share, you can go back and you can be like, I know what my teacher wants. I'm going
Oh,
to
even to
deliver on that.
re-review.
Yes, I'm
Oh.
going to deliver on that.
Okay. So there is now we have disciplinary camps
Mm.
where kids are being taken there for disciplinary and also even to learn something. But some they don't come back the same way that we used to know them, and also some they get injured or even not make it home and what's your take on that? What's your take on disciplinary camp, do you think it's a way to go for learning part?
Some, it's a very tough
It's a
question
tough question.
because with everything there's good and there's bad.
Okay.
Um, the disciplinary camp that you're talking about,
Mhm.
we need to ask ourselves, oh, I'm a mother, oh, my child is out of hand, because
Mm.
yes, children are out of hand, and we need those disciplinary camps. But
Mhm.
now I'm a mom and I'm like, ish, what are they, um, how do you say this? What are the disciplinary measures?
Mm.
How often do I get feedback? How often can I keep in contact with my child? Do I get a report back? Those are things, that aspects that you need to look to. But if you're gonna go dump your child there and you're expecting miracles, you can't come back and cry
So it
if
has to
you
start
didn't
at
do.
home.
It needs to start at home.
Wow.
And as with a parent as well, you don't just send your child to a disciplinary camp to get rid of your child. Because like it or not, most parents do that.
Do you
I
think
said what I said, yeah.
do you think uh trauma can make a child get to think or get to say or they are just complying because they don't want something to happen something bad to happen to them, like for an example, to put it in a good way, like having to say you're taking your child to a disciplinary camp and then they just comply for the sake of saying, I just want to see myself out here, and then when they come back they become the same person that they used to be. Do you think that also do you think it does affect the part of children having to be the same?
Sorry, I don't know if I'm
Okay, fine.
understanding.
Let's say this now.
Okay.
I take my child to a disciplinary
Mm.
camp, hoping for the best. And then that child, do you think or that child can go and pretend to be following the rules for the sake of leaving the place?
Somewhere, somehow, that child is, you will have, you can only pretend for so long. Every human is
Mm.
can only pretend for so long.
Okay.
So if my disciplinary camp is 3 months, they're going to, I think they will demand you to be yourself. Or yeah, I feel like I don't think it's possible, because even the children that go there, they very, how can I say sorry for Afrikaans? They very stubborn, you
Okay.
know. They went there for a reason, which means they were very, very bad. I don't want to disclose information on the podcast, but I last year when I was teaching, there was this student that, guys,
Yeah, I was about to ask you, how do you deal with
yo,
that? How do you deal with those?
it's very sorry, it's very difficult to deal with a kid like that, because occupational therapists gets involved, social workers gets involved, mothers gets involved. Um we get involved because they want to see, do we have the qualification to
Oh.
help this child in the right direction.
Well, that's why you went ahead and get registered.
Yes, it's very
Oh.
important, and it's a lot.
Training.
Not draining per se, but in an instance where there's a child that's badly behaved and they come, because remember, we can't just we can't expel kids anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why the occupational therapist comes in place, psychologists, social workers, education. It's the department gets involved, you get involved, your business, your qualification is out there.
Oh.
It's very
Okay.
bad, but unfortunately, before we became a teacher, we were informed about this,
Mm-hmm.
so they told us about it.
So how was it you growing up, like personally? How was it?
I grew up in Eldorado Park. Are you familiar with Eldorado Park,
No.
Johannesburg? Are
Oh,
you guys familiar with
I
Western?
just know Johannesburg. I don't know
No,
that
it's
place.
it's a lot of like Cape Flats vibes,
Oh.
where people are shooting drug
Oh,
gangs.
you grew up rich.
No, no. So it's a very rural area. Even me, I'm scared to go there.
Really? Why?
They can drive by and shoot. That's how bad
Oh,
it
that's where
is.
you just hear a gun in the out of the.
Yeah, and they like shoot. 2018, I had a very bad experience where somebody was shot in front of me and like died there by me. So
Yeah.
There's always beef.
there's always beef, I suppose.
Wow.
Human nature, I don't know.
Oh,
But that is the era that I grew up in.
meaning
Yeah.
nothing can shake you. Do you
Yeah, well, like point me with a gun, okay, sharp.
think?
You decide, do you want to kill me, or are you still deciding? Okay, why are you deciding? You know where to find me,
Yeah.
or just do it there.
Yeah.
It's
No,
your
no.
choice.
I can tell. How do you manage to blend with the people that maybe you're not used to? like us here. You managed to blend with us in a simple way. Like, how
I
do
don't
you
know.
do
I
that?
think it's my personality.
It's a
I'm not
personality.
stuck up. I'm humble. I mean, I've been humbled in my life, respectfully. I've
Yeah.
been humbled. I think the way my parents brought me up, I was not the type of child where I go to my mother and say, Mommy, my teacher did this. My mother
Mm.
will hit me first before I even explain, what did you do? Why is your teacher
Oh, so you
complaining
guys
about
get the
that?
same treatment as us, too?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kevin too. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it's different somewhere else
Why?
where
Because of the
you
different
just
cultures,
yes,
race.
yeah, I just
No.
just thought so.
No,
Yeah.
I think it really depends on every household. I mean, there's in the colored community people that grow up white
Oh,
or in that way, you know.
okay.
But
Oh.
then you get us that grow up.
Mm.
Oh, my mom is very strict.
Nah.
Yeah, she raised us very strict. Loved her. Forever
Okay.
grateful for her, for the
That's
woman that
nice.
she is. But I think I love the way she raised me. I
Mm-hmm.
remember one day I had a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, guys.
What happened? I need.
Yo.
What happened?
Yeah, I was thinking I'm doing it low key.
Mm. And she get to find out.
My mother took me to the police station
Why?
Oh.
for disrespecting her.
Oh,
I was locked in a cell.
really?
Yeah. For like
Isn't that
5 minutes,
traumatizing?
Nyana. It was, but take me to a cell now. I'll be like, okay, infrastructure changed. Oh, okay. But that's how I was raised. My mom was very. Discipline is serious. And
But do you see it as a torture or something that?
back then I did. Now I'm grateful.
Oh, now you're grateful.
Back then I thought, yo, my mother hates me. But
Mm-hmm.
now that I've grown, I'm grateful because imagine if I was the person that I was even
Mm-hmm.
today, what would I have been? So I actually sometimes I'm like, I hope she forgives me. I've asked her for forgiveness because imagine I'm a mom now. If
Mm-hmm.
Oakley has to come with that behavior home, it's like, how do I deal with it? It's not going to be easy as a mother because you're soft, but you need to be hard. I don't think some parents are hard deliberately on their kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think circumstances forces them because
Mm-hmm.
they want the best for their
Oh
children.
yes.
So I
Mm.
think that's what I think my mom did with me.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
so now are you planning to become like leave 9 to 5 and focus on
I am. I really am. But like I said, I can't say that we're focusing solely on Tyrique's educational hub
okay.
for now because I'm new. So I have bills to pay. I have a lot that I need to do.
It's good that you're new but having people around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I am looking to build, expand. I am looking for funding as well because I have books that I've written that
Okay.
I want to go to different schools
Mm.
that lack resources and give them the books for free
Okay.
with the
Oh. Okay.
funding that I get. That's my biggest dream
I think
actually.
the people are listening there. They will take your
Yeah,
contacts
they're
Please
when
do.
yeah,
Please
listening.
do.
and then
It's for a good cause.
yeah, of
So
course.
yeah, so that's what I want to do. And then I want to also go to different schools. I want to be involved in schools. I want to travel.
Oh,
I want to get to a school and be like, this teacher is doing this wrong, that teacher is doing that wrong, only for the benefit of the child and the betterment of the students.
Hmm,
since
that's nice.
since okay, from when did you become a Polokwane citizen?
Last year, we're in
Last year.
2026 now, 2025 January, I moved here.
Oh, did you move here because you wanted to be here, or it was it be work based, or
I'm not gonna lie, something's always drawn me to Polokwane. I
oh,
grew up in Joburg, moved to Messina
mm-hmm,
with my parents, but I always told my mother I want to go to Polokwane.
really?
I don't know why. There was just something that
But are you
grew.
finding anything interesting around here, or are you finding the place nice, or
I feel like there's a lot of business opportunity. There's a lot of room for growth and development. So those investors that are watching, come let us talk. We'll make money. There's a huge gap in Polokwane. Service delivery, not service delivery with the government. Service delivery when I walk into any store and shop is no.
really?
Like I had to order stationery. I did quotes from like 5 different stationery shops
Mm.
in Polokwane. I wanted a quote because we need to buy stationery for the office and the service was poor. Can we have someone
No, I know that one already.
can we have
This
someone look into that? And then also we're struggling with helpers in Polokwane. Can someone maybe open up a reliable cleaning business? That's a business
wow,
opportunity
wow, this is
because
Yeah.
there's a lot of
this is something.
there's a huge
Yeah.
gap.
Mm.
and we're just randomly taking people, and no, let us be professional, let's make money, let's wash each other's hands. And then also there's a lot of people that's looking for tutors, so Tyrique's educational hub
Hmm.
is there to accommodate you, because
Okay.
soon I've been taking a few CVs, so I want to gather enough tutors.
Taking CVs.
Like,
Yay.
no, like I've
Oh.
been reviewing CVs where if you want to do become a tutor and get extra money after
Oh.
hours,
Okay.
obviously
Hmm.
you need to have the qualification or the
Hmm. So
Interesting.
you
certificates.
don't do that one of me having to think or I think I know maths, man. Let me be a
No,
tutor and not
no.
And
you go professional way.
Yeah, shame, we have
what
to.
That's
are the
nice.
requirements of being a tutor? Does one have to like have a degree or matric fela?
Like, it depends. Matric, obviously, if I see that your matric mark is 70, 80, you have potential to understand math.
Oh, okay.
And I have certificates that I will help you obtain to keep you accredited as well, to be able to do what you're doing and comply. So yeah, it depends on, or if you're saying I'm a student that's still studying, there's this is an opportunity for you to grow and to get exposure as well.
Oh,
But it
okay.
can't be any Dick, Tom, and Harry from the robot down Steve Jobs, thereby Bra Steve, that wants to come and do this. No, that's not what
Okay,
we're looking
makes
for.
sense. You
do you have a website where people can go
Yes,
and
I do. So
okay.
it's Tyrique's, no, it's Gentle Little Readers dot Canva,
Dot Canva. Why dot Canva?
because my website was created on Canva. Canva and I are
We need to fix that.
besties. Okay, but we will.
Yeah,
We'll.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, we
I
need to
think we
fix that.
will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to fix that.
you
Thank you.
mentioned that you do lives on Wednesdays,
Yes,
right?
on my TikTok
Are they
account.
helpful in terms of like reaching to your viewers? Do they join? Do they engage?
They do. So
Okay.
when I go live, I make sure that I engage with my people. Can you hear me? What is an adjective? And then I ask questions in the live so that I can say, oh, you were listening. And then there's a
Okay.
prize. There's always a
Okay.
prize, a small prize to be won at the end of the live
Oh,
on the
that's
person that can
nice.
answer me correctly. Whether it's a book, one of the books that I've written, or it's just a normal resource bundle that I've gathered for you. But there's always, so I think so far the reviews that I've got, people that came to me, because for a long time I thought, oh, I'm doing this and I'm not even getting feedback. I wonder, am I doing the right thing? Because fear of
Oh,
doubt does kick in.
yeah, yeah, it does.
And then this one Monday morning, everyone just came back to me. It's like, thank you so much, Tyreek. Thank you, Tyreek. If you don't know, I appreciate you. Thank you. Like the girl that I was helping, I helped her. She's doing ECD level 4 and 5, and she was looking for funding because she wants to do a BED.
Okay.
You're telling me now. I didn't go to school. What is ECD and
Okay, it's early childhood
oh,
development.
okay.
Yeah. So she was doing NQF level 4 and she's busy with 5, and now she wants to do a degree. And she's
Okay.
like, I need money. I don't know how to. I'm like, girl, you are sleeping on your qualifications because you can make money.
Hmm.
And then you get your South African play based certificates, which is 60 credits. Okay.
Okay.
60 credits is like half of an NQF level
Mm-hmm.
that the department is giving to you for free. So let's
Okay.
utilize that skills and become a tutor, become a digital marketer, become, there's a lot of opportunities for you to get that money, because I saw she applied on Backer Buddy. So I helped her with the certificates, and when she came back, she was like, thank you so much, Tyreek. I've got these certificates. I'm like, okay. So she got a TEFL and then her 4 certificates. I'm like, okay, sharp. Let us do your introduction video, apply on Preply, Cambly, whatnot. So now she's waiting for someone to book her so that she can actually start teaching online and then making money, and hopefully it will sustain her, or for
Okay.
just enough for her to pay her studies every month. I
Talk.
think if you really want to, sorry.
Sorry. Talking about making money.
Mm.
Do you monetize from your lives or is it just free? Because I heard you mention that at the end of the live, there's actually a prize that you're giving to your viewers. Are you gaining anything from that in terms of monetary benefits, or is it just you're just doing it?
I'm just doing it because, if I'm being honest, yes, there is people that can afford it. There is parents that can afford it, but there's also people that really cannot afford it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
okay,
let
That's
me accommodate you. Just come on my live,
okay.
okay,
learn. You're going to tell your friend is going to tell your friend. Eventually, I will be having a huge following, I'll be making a huge difference in the community. I think that's what I want to do. So, yes, I do make money, but I think more than anything, I really want to give back because when I did my TEFL certificate, there wasn't someone to help me. I did it at
Okay.
the time where, yeah, my finances and everything wasn't where I wanted it in life.
Okay.
So I really understand when somebody says they don't have, because Vele, they don't have money.
Okay. You're also tutoring kids, right? Are you also doing that without getting any
No,
monetary
no.
benefits?
My tutoring,
Okay.
okay, let me explain where I profit and where I don't profit.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so my tutoring, obviously, you pay per
Okay.
hour
Oh,
because I'm giving you my service.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then my lives that I have on Wednesdays, no, you don't pay. You're more than welcome to join. Anyone that would like to join and educate themselves, yes. If you want to get your certificates, which is your TEFL or your three four play based South African certificates, you are more than welcome. I will help you. I have a class as well. So I have a Teams class where I'll have it once a week for an hour for the specific group to get that.
Okay.
However, if you're going to want more than that, if you're going to want me to help you do it or do it for you, I don't
Okay.
really believe in doing it for them, then you're going to have to pay me. So I have services that I can help you in that time, but then I also have services where, okay, you want of my personal time, you're going to have to pay for my personal time.
So,
Okay. Oh,
oh,
sorry.
you wanted to? No, you can.
So you're actually using your lives as a marketing platform for
Absolutely.
people to know your work.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Makes sense
And
now.
also to get investors, to get exposure, so that we all can be part of a community where we can go back. Remember, let's say, for example, if I get investors
Yeah.
and they're like, Tyrique, here's 1,000 rand, how many books can you make from that? So now we check, okay, we can make maybe 50, 100, 150 copies. That
Okay.
150 copies we can go give to a school in a rural area that really needs it. And then you are part of that. We all are part of that. So we all are giving back to these kids because they're underprivileged.
Okay.
So in this journey,
Mhm.
what are the challenges that you are facing, and you would love to see them being solved, like those ones that you see, or these ones, damn, if I could solve these ones, I'll go be running smoothly.
Do you mean for my business only?
Yes, for your business,
For someone to manage my business?
or for someone to manage your
Because
business.
right now I'm alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to manage socials, I have to manage content, I have to manage
Oh,
everything. So
yeah.
I'm really looking for somebody that can come and say, okay, Derek, let me give you that service. Let me run
Oh,
that. Let me do that for you.
okay, okay, that's
Because
reasonable.
oof, it's
And then what kind of a person are you looking for? Are you looking for that one like, can you describe that one person in terms of professionalism and maybe passion or what? Some people, they prefer at least be someone who's interested in what,
okay. Someone that's experienced,
Mm-hmm.
but not necessarily experienced. Let's say if you someone that's young and you're like, I don't have a job, I would really like that.
Okay.
How much are you looking to pay me? And you
Okay.
also knew I'm growing, you growing,
Mm-hmm.
we can grow together. I'm not looking for, say, someone professional that has everything in order.
Oh,
No, I'm growing.
you're actually looking for collaboration.
Collaboration,
Nice,
basically.
nice.
So not specifically somebody that, no, that's
After this
qualified.
podcast, you will get one.
Okay. Thank you.
So how does one get to say, or they contact you for business purposes, contact you, or get to say, or maybe they have to follow you and also watch those lives?
Okay, so my TikTok page is Tyrique. So I'm going to spell it out. So it's
Yes.
TYRIQUEE. And then there's that icon,
Slash.
the
Slash.
slash,
Okay.
but the straight slash, not the
Oh,
skew
the straight
slash.
one. Okay.
And then digital marketing. That's my TikTok page. My Facebook page is Gentle Readers.
Okay.
So this is the icon you guys can see. So if you guys see this icon, then you must know that's my
Nice.
page.
Perfect. I think that's it.
And how do you cope with all of this, being a mother, this business, and your 9 to 5, and everything that you do? that you mentioned that you do? How do you cope?
If I'm being honest, thus far, it's honestly by God's grace.
Oh,
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I am urgently looking for someone that can help me because I am starting to burn out.
Okay,
okay,
okay.
okay.
So it's like weekends, it's like it's only content because there's no life to socialize.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but then I feel like I given myself the grace period to know you knew, so it's going to feel like this. It's going to get better.
Mm.
But
Oh,
honestly, by God's grace, and then yes, I'm looking for someone to help me out because I'm burning out.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
okay,
Mom
okay.
guilt kicks in every time when it's bedtime, but there's a life that I need to do, and I can't go with him to bed.
Oh, you mentioned that your lives are at 6.
So the
Is
ones
it
on
6
Wednesday,
p.m.?
6:30, yes,
p.m.
p.m.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in the morning
No,
when you
sorry,
said
no.
6.
Everyone is waking up or on their way to work. So half past
Yeah.
six at night
That
on
life,
every
that life is
Wednesday.
who are you targeting? The kids or the parents?
Both.
Both.
So
How do you think they're gonna be able to manage being consistent? Because TikTok is at so many distractions. How do you think they can make the kids have to stick to that or the parents have to be with the kids?
yes.
Oh,
Or if you are a student and you know what you want and you really want to find out, you're going to sit still.
okay.
It's that simple. If you want something and it's there for you, you will utilize that resource. If you have time to play, then even don't join my live. I want serious people that really want to learn and grow. But then more importantly, parents, sit with your kids as well. Be a part of that.
Won't it be interesting, or won't you like it
Mm.
if you get to have that one platform where you can control, and like it's secured? It's not TikTok as well, not they just go to your website and then click and then they join. Won't it be something massive
Like
for
a
you?
Teams meeting, or
Some sort of things like that.
I don't know. Now, not something I've looked into for now. I don't know.
Okay, why TikTok?
Because there's no filter. The audience is broad.
Oh,
Doesn't matter
Oh,
how many people can join. I'm
okay,
not limited to a certain amount of
okay.
people that can
oh,
join.
okay.
And while you're there, I'm exposing myself, and you can also say, this is wasting my time. Let's
Mm,
go.
mm, mm,
But if
mm.
you want to, then you can stay and you can stick
I
there.
get it. I like your way of marketing.
So it's a live TikTok.
Oh.
So I'll go market on Facebook. I'll market on my WhatsApp status, on my business status, and then if you want to join, you can join.
So
But
since you are in Polokwane,
hmm,
are you familiar with the language here?
Sipere.
Yes.
Can I just say what I know?
Yes, please. Don't
Kiona,
swear. Hey?
Asiona, is it
Eh?
Marau backwards?
Hey, dude, what is that?
Isn't it backwards?
Oh.
Did you just say marau or
But what is backwards?
no? Don't let them teach you things.
Sorry. Okay, what does it mean? What does that?
Morao, morao,
Oh,
This
sorry.
is
not
morale.
marau,
Morale
morao.
is
Maybe.
bums.
Oh, Mura. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I get it. I
Then
get it.
yeah,
I
I
get
was
it.
flexing. No, sorry.
Mm,
And
mm.
then yeah, Barimini.
Eh,
That's Venda.
but I mean,
Barman
that's
is
then. That's
Venda.
not.
Oh, okay.
So who are you hanging out with when? Hey, the things you
Jabalani
say.
guy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Riona.
actually,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Kiakupela was the word I was looking for.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kiakopela. What do you know? What does it
Kiakupela,
mean?
please. Or
Oh,
give me, yeah.
oh,
Kiakupela Metsi.
oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. But when we speak around, can you be able to understand what all this one is
Not
saying?
always.
Not always.
But I will be able to if you want to kidnap me.
Oh, okay.
I
If
think
you
so.
want,
I'm hoping so.
if you want to kidnap me.
I'm hoping I will be able to understand.
Okay, back to the lives name.
Mhm.
You said they're only on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Do you have a certain timetable informing your viewers, or this week it's maths, next week is
Okay.
life skills, yeah, something
Okay.
like that?
So like today is Sunday. So today I'm going to post my advert informing my viewers what it's going to be about.
Oh,
So
okay.
mostly the ones that I've been doing thus far has been on reading, understanding reading, because like I'm saying, reading is a skill. It's not something that's natural.
Okay,
So
yeah,
what you need to do, the sequence to follow and everything. So for the past 2 weeks, we've been doing phonics and phonical awareness.
okay.
The articulation when you say your words. What is your phonics? What is your phonical awareness? And can I please say, please do not teach your kids the alphabet song. A, B, C.
Why?
No, no.
Tell us.
Do not teach her. If you
Okay.
want your child to read, if you want it for entertainment, sharp A B C D, but do
Mm-hmm.
not teach your child the alphabet song. Teach your child because there's a difference between letter names and letter sounds.
Oh,
We have
Yeah. Oh
long vowels,
yeah.
we have short vowels.
okay.
Like what was it? Bicard. You
Yeah,
guys were asking,
yeah,
is it bicard or
yeah.
bicard?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is the I a long vowel or a short vowel? Where does a long vowel come? Where does a short? Does it come next to a consonant or a vowel?
Mm-hmm.
There's those small things, those nitty gritties.
Mm,
So that's what we've been talking about, the articulation of what to say, how to say it.
okay.
Eh.
Also
Don't
Yeah.
say
that
eh, because if a child reads mat, they don't say M-A-T. They read at mat.
oh.
They
Oh.
use solely focus on letter sounds, not letter names. So please do not teach a
So
child.
So
so
yeah, sorry, you can.
let me ask this one.
Yeah.
What do you think about Cocomelon?
I wanted to ask about that. I actually wanted to ask if you are actually trying to tell us that it's wrong for us to let them learn through those type of like cartoons. But Mr.
Cocomelon. Is it
Rachel,
If
Miss
I'm being
Rachel, I
honest
mean,
with you,
and
Miss Rachel
Cocomelon.
is good.
Yeah.
She does help kids. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's how we utilize Miss Rachel. If I'm going to put my child in front of Miss Rachel for 2 hours, no.
Oh
But if I'm
yeah.
going to put my child in front of Miss Rachel for 20 minutes, yes, a day. But for two
Okay.
hours just to get rid of my child, it's wrong. It's how you utilize it.
okay?
Oh.
So you understand. And Miss Rachel also helps. That's why she's slow and people get irritated when she says, Mama,
Ah, yeah.
Mm,
Dada. She's using articulation, Mama,
Yeah,
Dad.
yeah.
You
Always,
understand?
yeah.
So if it depends how you utilize Miss Rachel and Cocomelon. If you're doing it to get rid of your child and keep your child busy, sharp, okay. But it's wrong to do that.
Yeah, it
okay.
Don't
is.
get
It
rid of your
is.
child. But
Mm.
if you're saying, okay, like for example with Oakley, we have 30 minutes a day. You choose, do you want Paw Patrol, Coco Melon, Miss Rachel, or Mickey Mouse? Then he'll choose. Then we have 30 minutes so that he can have his entertainment.
Yeah.
But get a coloring book. Help a child color. Like I'm saying, the educational resource has everything you need in one digital thing for as little as 700 rand. Instead
Okay.
of you having to
Okay.
pay, how much are you going to pay for a coloring book now? Then you're going to pay for that book for ABCs. Then you're going to pay for flashcards. You're going to end up spending thousands of rands where it's
Yeah.
literally in one
Oh
resource form.
yes. No, you're
Okay,
right.
no,
You're
makes
actually right.
sense. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
So you have defeated me actually. I don't want to lie
really?
because you have so many information now. I'm
I'm
even
not
Ne?
gonna lie. I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
sitting
So
here thinking
you're
people are
you're well
probably like,
spoken.
No, I'm
What
so
what
invested.
what now that I'm still trying to understand or how like how did you have the strength of saying or okay fine, I'm at this space where I know or like when you get at a location where or you are just it's just you. How did you manage to adapt with the area and have to say like now you see now you are here on the
mm,
podcast. How did you manage to say well, I'm adapting, I'm gonna go there and then
okay.
have the courage?
Mm, I think, like I'm saying, I told you guys I wanted to do it 2 years ago,
Yeah.
but then motherhood and life circumstances got in the gap of that. But I think last year when I did my goals for 2026, I literally decided, we're
Okay.
doing this. We're not going to allow the hard days to win because
Oh.
nobody's coming to save me.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
And
yeah.
I need to provide for Oakley. What quality of life do I want for Oakley?
Okay.
I want to give him the best.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I doing to give him that?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that's what helped me, and also because I saw the gap, and I was like, I want to fill in that gap, and it's a one man show for now, but by God's grace, I know that it will work out.
On which grade is he in now?
Oh, he's only
2
2 years
years.
old,
Oh, it's 2 years. Okay.
but by the time he is 4 years, we're going to be reading fluently because wow,
Ne?
yeah, like. Why are we teaching our children to only start reading when they get to grade R? You must only know your name. Why are we doing that in South Africa again?
I think it's by law.
No, no,
Exactly,
no.
but
Meaning you're gonna change the system.
and that's what I'm hoping for, honestly. One learner at a time.
Okay.
Even if it takes 3-4 months, one
Hmm.
learner at a time.
Nah.
Do you also tutor young kids? Because I think you mentioned from grade 4 to grade
Yes.
8, right? Do you also tutor kids in nursery?
In a nursery.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually have one student. I don't want to disclose a
Yeah,
name
yeah,
on the
yeah.
podcast. I have one student that we are learning to read.
And how much does one have to pay? I'm asking for myself.
Oh, okay. So it depends. It really depends. I'm going to give you a list of options to choose.
Okay.
And then you will tell me what's going to basically packages. There's going to be packages. You choose what package you want.
Okay.
So do you
Okay.
want the package with the educational resources and I only give you the guide on how to utilize it and you use it? Or do you want the one-on-one with me online or do you want the one on me in person? So
Okay.
the rate for in person is different because it includes transportation.
Mhm.
Online, it's a bit less because it's
So
online.
you do in-house.
My call
Is
outs.
Oh, you
is that
come to
safe?
my house. I don't bring the child to yours.
Yes, it you choose,
Okay.
How do
Okay.
you
but we're
sustain
gonna
that?
time.
How do you sustain that?
So
Is it
I
safe also?
look. I'm not just gonna go to anyone. I'm
Oh,
not just going to Box Street or Brass Steve to go and tutor their child.
Box
You
3.
understand?
okay.
I
Okay. Seems like you know a lot ever since you got here.
it depends.
No, no, no. You are one of us now.
It
Yeah.
depends. It depends,
Yeah.
guys. It depends where. So obviously, and it depends how you got my contact. So most
Mm-hmm.
of the children that I've been tutoring now is through people that I know personally,
Mm-hmm.
and it's well established people. So yeah, so far it's been good, but I will note that I won't just go to Brass Steve down the street.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it also depends where I go to, and
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
So you develop the relationship with the mother
And the kid.
and the kid before you can.
Yeah, so you have to pay your registration and then we have a introduction video.
Oh, okay.
Because that introduction video you get to decide as a mother, do you want me, and I get to decide as a tutor, do I want you, so that we
Okay.
don't fall around during the
Based on
process.
safety, since you've stayed in Joburg in Gauteng, based on safety. Uh,
I carry my gun if that's what you're asking.
you answered me.
If that's what you're asking.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
if
about to
I
ask her. Okay, fine. Now you're in Polokwane
mm,
and you're staying here. How do you see Polokwane in terms of safety and all that?
Polokwane is
It's
chilled.
chilled, ne?
Yeah, same.
Very
Ah,
I feel
chilled,
the
ne?
same.
Polokwane is chilled, but we're
Mm.
not comfortable in it being chilled. But
Yeah, yeah,
really,
yeah.
I feel like there's a lot. It's really safe compared to,
To where you are coming from.
yeah,
Okay.
where I come from as brutal.
Ne,
I'm speaking about brutal.
ne.
And I think here with the Ubers,
Mm-hmm.
I have a personal Uber for now.
Oh, you have a.
Okay.
You are
It's
smart, you.
So
nice.
this Uber
Even the
picked me up
safety now,
one
yeah.
day
Mm-hmm.
and we were yapping. And she's like, no, this is
It
what I
was she.
do. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, will you be able to pick me up whenever I need to?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, sharp.
It's nice, and it's actually, it's good for her because it's gonna cut the.
And I don't,
Yeah.
if it's a in-house, I don't pay for my Uber fees. The parent pays for it. I want my money
Okay,
Okay.
for the
that's
hour.
nice.
Yeah, on the one-on-one sessions, how do you go about teaching kids who doesn't understand English? Let's just say it's in Limpopo, right? And I'm thinking most kids speak Sepedi.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go about teaching someone like that? Like, how do you get them to understand you? Because I think you only understand English, right?
Mm.
In terms of communicating with us. Yeah, how do you go about teaching someone as young as two
Like, okay,
years?
let's say for example, Oakley was Sipedi,
Yeah, speed.
and
Yeah.
now he's coming to me and he wants to learn
Mm-hmm.
English.
Yes.
Okay,
It's gonna be difficult, ne?
it's going to be difficult, but we'll be able to overcome it. So
Mm.
obviously, there's going to be certain tools that we're going to have to utilize. We're going to have to start with the ABC.
Yeah.
So whatever Sipedi language you talk, I don't know it. So I'm just going to say eh, and you must say eh. I'm going to tell you
Oh.
say eh, and then you must say. So I have tools that I utilize for my online. I have like a whole box where we use toys or we use flashcards and stuff. I have a whiteboard as well. So I think also firstly I have conversations that in that regard I would say we have to start with songs first.
Okay.
But we're not gonna say A B C. We're not gonna go to the ABC song. There's a lot of songs on the internet where they incorporate the letter names and the letter sounds. So just
Okay.
find the right the right person to teach.
Okay. I think the last question would be um do you think is it advisable? No. Do you think it's a good thing? I don't know how to put this question. I want to say, would you feel comfortable? Yeah, would you feel comfortable teaching someone's kids in their presence?
Or online,
No, on
oh,
one-on-one sessions.
like an in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. I was asking this because I'm thinking or their mother would be the one who'd be able to like communicate with the kid. Maybe they could help. Yeah. Okay. I think that was all for our interview for today. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
I
for
think we're gonna
honoring.
have her again.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We learned a lot. I
Yeah,
was very
Oh,
invested.
Want some success stories?
of
stories.
course. Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
After a few
yeah.
months, you must be.
It's a very
Okay.
good thing that you're doing.
Thank
Yeah, and
you.
very
Oh.
So you
helpful.
do you have a number where they can contact you for business purposes?
Okay, so my business cell phone number
You can
it's
pull out your phone and
062
okay.
Yeah,
433
yeah.
8807. So I'm going to repeat that. So it's 062 433 8807.
Okay.
That's my business. Solely business, please.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
business
Only
and
business.
and don't do house calls for naughty stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Let's
not
make
advertising
Polokwane
for Book
safe.
Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much for honoring our
Thank you so much for
invite.
inviting me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You'll definitely come back.
Thank you so much for viewing and watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that notification button on, and also give us a thumbs up. And that'll be it for the day.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We don't say goodbye, we say see you
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
On the rise, create that loud. Local legends moving, no need for the crowd. From business to music, hustle to hope. If it's happening in the city, we hold in the scope. Polokwane, que pelo ya Limpopo. Doro bara matimba, ra mintiro, rali toro. Inside, Polokwane. Inside, Polokwane.